everyone, today I'll be reviewing this movie drops on Netflix called Love Tactic 2, and this movie it is a sequel for the first movie Love Tactic, and this movie it is from Turkey. So in this movie you see Ashley and Karim, they've been going out for a while now, and we see this movie starts with Ashley, her friend is getting married, but she has all this theory about getting married and everything, like she doesn't want to get married and everything. So one day she kind of tells Karim everything about, oh, why my friends are getting married, it's waste of time, blah blah. Then when Karim, he agreed with her and he said, yeah, I don't want to get married, I don't want to marry you. When the minute he said that to her, she's like, whoa, what did you just say? You don't want to marry me? Then in this movie we see she become obsessed with him proposing to her, because when he says that I don't want to marry you, just triggered her something. So this movie it is about that. First act for this movie it is a little bit slow, but as we go into Ashley, she trying to make him agree to do that. I thought the middle and the last act for this movie was quite engaging, and this movie it is like, the summertime, this movie is here, all the location, the way this movie was shot, everything, this movie is actually looks quite good. Although this movie does require all the side character to, like Ashley's friend, Karim's friend, to step up their game and do some good acting, because this movie does centers around all these people. Unfortunately, all the side character in this movie, their acting is not that good. It is a little bit distracting, but the center, both of these actors, once again, they're really good in this movie. Their chemistry is on point. Overall, this movie, I actually really ended up enjoying it. I thought this movie, the way it was shot, and because the timing is summertime, it takes you all this beautiful location in Turkey. It just looks breathtaking. All the sea beaches and everything. That being said, this movie it does looks really good, all the set pieces, but unfortunately sometimes for this movie, the way it was shot, it gets very tacky. All the scene, the way it's shot, I was like, why you are showing like they're going on a runway model or something? They're just normal people walking down the street. The way the director he shot all the scene looked like they're going on a runway, and I was like, stop doing that. It's really distracting. Then again, first movie, I don't remember that much. First movie was also had some good location. Overall, I think why this movie works is the center actor. Both of this, like Ashley and Karim, they do have great chemistry, keep audience engaged. Their story is interesting that you want to watch them. Sometimes I really like the way all the characters they think in this movie, because it is like it is realistic, Ashley, she's saying all this thing, but she doesn't mean it, obviously. Although Karim, when he said it to her, it triggered her. I think it was very realistic take on, because you never say that to anybody, like, oh, I don't want to do that to you. The minute you say that, it triggers other people's emotion. So that part about this movie was quite accurate. Overall, this movie it is quite entertaining, and the first act is a little bit tacky, a little bit too runway model looking at, like, stop showing all this, the way it was shot. Obviously the director, he chose to shot that way. Otherwise, this movie is actually quite entertaining, that I like to enjoy watching it, and that's my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie? If you're on this review, don't forget some other reviews on other Turkey movies and show. If you enjoy this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.